I just want to say a quick thank you to Pearson for sponsoring today's video. Hi guys. I'm just kidding. We're in a study room, and some people have it booked for 5 p.m, but it's 5:19 and nobody's here, and if it's 5:30 and they've not come, then the booking just is void. But we've decided we're just gonna come in here anyways, and if they come, we'll leave. But there were some people outside the room and we thought it was theirs, but they didn't like come in or say anything, so it really scared me, to be honest, because I'll leave, but I don't want, like, I don't know, I feel bad that I'm like in the room. I'm not booked, but when it turns 5:30, I set an alarm. We're gonna immediately book it. So I finished my anatomy of endocrine organs. I did that today. Started yesterday, finished it today, as well as the booklet that they give you in the actual anatomy thing, which I'm not even telling you my day properly. This morning I had an in-person anatomy where you look at, you know, and that was like 9 till 11. Then I went to the guild, had my food. As you saw, some guy came up. Oh, I didn't tell you that bit. I'll tell you that in a minute. Then I stayed there that whole time, went back to my accommodation, ate some food, left for 3 p.m. that I had my lecture. I had 3 to 4, 4 till 5 in the exact same spot. I have to go in like 3 minutes. I'm listening to Sabrina Carpenter, her Christmas album. Back on the move. In the first lecture, I just finished my endocrine stuff, and then in the second lecture, I wasn't really doing anything at all, actually, because I couldn't even focus because the guys behind us are so loud, like really disrespectfully loud, and I need to sneeze, actually. Give me a minute. Bro, the people in that lecture, the guys sat behind us, they were like playing a game, and they weren't even trying to whisper. They was laughing and just speaking like really loud, because in a lecture hall, when you speak, the sound travels downwards to the front and it gets like louder. Bro, like, shut up, please. This is really aesthetic. I'm going to Sydney Jones to study. I'm gonna do like PPGH, like stats or something like that, because I've been putting it off because I really don't want to do it. Or I'm gonna do embryology. Yeah, I can't get over the fact I go proper Texas whenever I'm around my flatmates, so I can't help myself. We haven't learned it yet. This is the intro to histology, and you're telling me what do you think it is? You can't say that until you've taught it.
I'm just booking it until 9 o'clock. But we can leave whenever.
Really? I thought they were gonna lock the door and I wouldn't be allowed out. Okay.
They're my jokes.
So I'm actually going to insert a few time lapses that I recorded where I was studying / revising, mostly studying because all the content was new, for my first end of block exam, which I was getting so worked up for. I had realised in some of my interactive lectures where they would do like polls so everybody could like answer it on like their devices, that I actually didn't know anything, and then I was getting scared because of the amount of content that I had to get through for part A of foundation block. If you see my community posts, you would know that I've made over 2,000 flashcards, which if you compare it to the number of flashcards I made for A-level biology, a 2-year course, I only made 1,500. So I've already got more than that in the space of 4 weeks. But I will say about 500 of them are occlusion flashcards. Anyways, I was really worked up the weekend before my exam. I had it on a Wednesday, and I was literally on a library streak. I was going every single day. I was spending like hours, and I'm not saying you need to spend this many hours. Like, I haven't sat proper exams to be like, this is an effective way of doing anything. You know, I just got here, guys. But I was having the time of my life. that was me sitting my first assessment for learning, or like mini mock. But I also know that if you're watching this and you're currently in year 11, that your mocks are just around the corner. So in preparation, I've partnered up again with the world's leading learning company, Pearson. They make learning a modern foreign language simple and straightforward with their revision guides that cover the entire GCSE course. For example, for Spanish, they use relatable and engaging content with a full coverage on the vocab and grammar, but it's laid out in manageable chunks. And as someone who just about got an 8 in Spanish, I know having a resource like this would have just made the whole experience so much easier. Not to mention, they also have QR codes throughout the revision guides, which give you access to quiz, audio, and video content. And the best thing is that with every MFL and history revision guide, you also have access to Pearson Revise Online and the new exam practice assistant for the subject of the revision guide you've purchased. So for example, for Spanish, it would enable you to build your confidence at home or at school with their over 500 exam style and revision questions, as well as the ability to choose your feedback style to suit your style of learning. For example, they have direct, encouraging, and accelerate. This allows you to receive personalized feedback on your writing that is not only accurate, but automatic. The new exam practice assistant also enables access to auto-created flashcards, which helps you to identify and target your knowledge gaps. So with that being said, I highly recommend you check them out. You can get your own Pearson Revised GCSE books on Amazon using the QR code on the screen or by clicking my link in the description. Now back to the video.
What the dog doing?
It's kind of sad, this song.
That's so
That's
fake.
diabolical. Face to faces.
This is our PowerPoint.
Oh, that's really good. It's also known as somatostatin. Somatostatin?
Yeah.
Somatostatin. Yay.
Somatic.
I just can't say these words. He literally went to the front desk to get a HDMI cable so he can connect it to the TV. I just think it looks really aesthetic.
Are you watching the game?
Yeah, I am. I am watching. I'm not sleeping at all.
Water scan.
Yeah. Okay.
And so the area called Thamesmead, where they now ended up the Elizabethan line,
Yeah.
ends at Thamesmead.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kind of a, if you know the conference level, used to call conferences.
Yeah.
It's not bad. We play against teams like Winning United. We play, Winning is in Kent. That's
Fine.
Winning United. We played against Kidderminster and Oxford United. Is always.
Hi guys, Liverpool won. We stayed till they tell us El Matano that it's actually closed, the library. I usually leave a little bit before that, but anyways. Hi people. On my days, I literally told them about the fact that
No, you said you tell them. Who's them?
them,
Who's them?
the people watching,
Oh.
I was telling them, yeah, I get why that doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense because
I was telling them. Who?
who? Anyway, I was telling my lovely viewers that I have an accent whenever I'm around a flatmate or in my flat. If I'm speaking to someone who isn't my flatmate, like the Texas accent is not there. And like, it's so weird. Like, I actually don't know what's going on. But it actually just rolls off the tongue. It really rolls off the tongue. I wish it was an Irish accent though, because I really like an Irish accent.
You don't know how to do an Irish accent.
That's what I mean. I can only say she's famous. Ben Med reference. I hope he's not watching this, but he is subscribed, so he might be watching. Hi Ben Med. I will not be putting the clip of him in the club. I will not be putting that in here. But just know that's how
A clip of him?
Yeah, because when I first met him in the club, he was like, "You're famous. I've seen your YouTube video. Like, when are you posting a YouTube video? Can I be in your YouTube video?" So then I recorded him. He was just like, or I can't remember, to be honest.
Oh, this is on YouTube.
Why are you going up?
Oh my god, 10k. Mitch, just 67.
Why are you watching?
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Wait, do you have the same name?
Yes.
What?
You didn't know. Where's he been? Where has he actually been?
I thought your name was just Annie.
Oh my god!
Mate, I'm gonna watch all this tonight.
That's it, 1.4 million.
Isn't it what?
1.4 million, you seen that? 1.4 million. No. I mean, like,
Not her vlogging right now. No, I just need to document this.
can I be in a vlog one day?
Do you want to be in it?
Steph, can you start a vlog?
Do you want to be in it?
Yeah, I want to be in the vlog.
Can you start a vlog?
You want to be in the vlog, but we're both in the
This
vlog.
is the vlog.
Is this going in the vlog?
Hey
Yeah.
guys, my name's Ben.
My name's Glenn.
Back with another banger.
Guys, Steph said I look rough today. So,
It was
Not
Steph's,
me stuff, by the way.
Steph's birthday at the weekend. So let's sing happy birthday.
and I messaged her happy birthday, and then she replied and said thank you.
She replied to me. I was first to message.
Who did you reply to first?
Well, he messaged me first.
Yeah.
Gosh darn.
5 minutes past 12, by the way.
Why do you remember?
Ew. Yeah, what else was I gonna say? I'm with my flatmate Alice. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys about the guy, the one that I told you about in the guild, because I'll tell Alice everything that happens in my day. When I get home, he's always in the kitchen. So I had this little yap session that I'm about to have with you. So you can imagine that you're Alice now, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. I can't with the I need to chill. Hold on. I'm not talking to my flatmate anymore. I'm talking to the internet. Hold on. Hi guys. So I sat in the guild eating my food. Then I decided I'm too comfortable to leave, so I just studied there for like another 2 hours until my stuff died, my AirPods died, and then I left, obviously. But as I was there was this guy. I could see that he was like sat over there, and I could see that he was looking at me, and I was like, He would get up and go to the toilet, walk back, and like each time he's like walking past, he's looking at me. And then he leaves, and I'm like, okay, he's gone. He comes back with his friend, and they go to the pool table. So he's walking past me again. I look as he's at the pool table. Every single time I look, he's looking at me again. Oh. Then he walks by, and he's gone. And I'm like, okay, he's gone. I'm doing my work. He comes back. This time he speaks to me, though. And I'm like, hello? Because I have my AirPod in. And he's like, can I sit here for like a minute? Like, for like a quick 5 minutes. I'll be really quick or something like that. And I'm like, sure. And he's like, oh, I can't sit down. I was like, no, you can sit down if you want to sit down. Like, sit down. I don't know. He sits down, and I can't remember exactly what he says, but basically asks for my Instagram. And I'm like, okay. He asked me if I'm like uni of, and I'm like, yeah, I'm uni of. Are you uni of? And he's like, yeah, I'm uni of. What year are you in? First year. I'm first year. I was like, oh. And then he asked for my age. We're both 18. And that one really shocked me. That's why I asked for what year he's in, because low-key, he could have been like third year. Like, he was giving... He was just giving at least like gap year student. I don't know. And he said that before, when I had sat down... Because I had sat down to eat my food, but I had whipped out my iPad so I could lean my phone against it when I was recording myself earlier, as you saw. And I think that's what he was trying to say when he said that he thought I was just sat alone watching a film or a show. No, I was studying. I mean, I wasn't going to tell him, I was recording a YouTube video of myself eating. So I told him I was studying. But that is actually what I was doing after that, like the next 2 hours. But, oh, wait, no, he left. Then he came back. He, like, went past... Walk back again. If you don't want to revise alone, you can sit on our table. And I was like, no, I'm okay, thanks. And he was like, okay. And he was literally 2 tables down now with his friends revising. When before he was like sat over there, but obviously he had like left multiple times. Now he had to get another table. That was 2 rows down. Anyways, I will see you guys later. And by later, I mean when I go into my room, I'll probably say some more stuff. I'm actually so tired. I can't be bothered recording or like saying anything or doing anything anymore. I used to have a blessed sign there that was really cute, and then we had our first round of inspections yesterday. They came in, I wasn't in here, and they confiscated it, as well as my sunset lamp and this little light box cube that I have in my wardrobe, so when I open it there's like light, which is a similar mechanism to the lights above my posters, but they just basically confiscated any light that was plugged in for fire safety. I think I could have basically convinced them to give me the light box back because it was charging, like that was me charging it same way I would charge them, but I didn't care that much because I had a second one that I haven't been using, so I just got that instead. But anyways, kind of sad about my sunset lamp. I'm just gonna buy another one. Really sad about my blessed sign. I literally asked them back for the plug head adapters. I was like, I have a limited amount, like could you please give me these back, and I'll use it with approved devices, like I won't be using it for a light, even though when I buy another sunset lamp I won't be using it. I haven't shown you guys my room. I don't really have any light, but this is just a quick preview because in my moving video I'll show it when it's actually in a more reasonable nice state, but you can get the gist. Like I've got these photos of my friends and my family. I prefer it just having the photos here rather than across the whole thing because I just like the look of the plain wall, to be honest. My bag collection, my necklaces. I have a light here, a light there, and one over there. The one over there fell. These two are still standing, but I can't be bothered charging them, to be honest. But I think I probably should start because I don't really have much light in here. I obviously have them, but if I'm being quite frank, I don't actually really turn them on. I usually just have my bless sign on. We just have the command strips. But yeah, I like the way it looks with them there, even if there isn't light coming out of it. And this is my coat hanger, which usually isn't this full, but this one actually broke off because I put my backpack on it and it just snapped and fell. And here I've got my going out boots, which I have not cleaned. And then my shoes are here, but they should be here. This has been dry. Like, when I went on my alt cart trip, which is like a medicine field trip, the floor was really muddy and wet. So when I was walking through it, it splashed mud onto the bottom of my joggers. It got my shoes all muddy, so I had to hand wash all of it. And I scrubbed my shoes and this because I got white paint on the back of it because I leaned against a wall and the jacket was all wet from the rain. Even though it wasn't wet paint, like it transferred onto it, but it came straight off after I washed it. But it's still here even though it's dry, so I'm just gonna put it in there because that's my clean but not ironed pile. Okay, I put it away.